Well, hello my friends, it's your old pal Jordan the Lion coming to you live from Porto. How are you today? Hope you guys are having a great day. We have an action-packed day today. We're gonna really hit the city hard today because we're taking off tomorrow. I know, we're only spending a few days here, but there's a ton to see here. It was a highly recommended city, so let's go. And oh yeah, Daze with Jordan the Lion begins now. Now we're heading into the city center, but there's actually a park along the way that I want to stop at because I want to show you something I noticed in there yesterday. God, I love this architecture. Just the little stuff just makes such a difference here. Adam the Woo? So this is what I noticed yesterday and I couldn't quite tell what it was, but I love this. It's a briefcase with somebody opening the briefcase and there's like a world inside. Isn't that cool? Very interesting. Always love the details of things. I think this is something that should come back, those door knockers that are actually hands with a ring on them. I've seen those all over the place. I bet that would be a fascinating abandoned building to walk through. There's a lot of them that look like this in this city. Gotta take a look at the street art. Lots of it here, like especially in this alley. What is he, an angry tomato? Oh wow, look at this church. I think we need to go in there. What do you think? Wow, this is a beautiful church. See all the heads at the feet down here. Oh, look at that, Pope John Paul II. That's amazing. God, that's beautiful. They did a great job on that. And there's where we walked in. Wow, isn't that beautiful? Wow. I think in here I like this one maybe the most because I like that Sacred Heart on the outside. You see that? He's got like a Sacred Heart right where the heart is. Well, there's their bingo hall. I would disagree. Well, that is a pretty spectacular building. I don't care for the colors, but I do care for the style. I love it. See what I mean? As you get closer, the details on it are just fantastic. Oh, there's a few cool things to see up here. I can already see it. Like the little paper hat boat there in the artwork. I love that. And then check out the fountain in here. This is great. Look at that. Isn't that great? Check out all the Art Nouveau tiles up there in the top of these buildings. See, like right up in there and then above. I love that stuff. Man, if that thing drops, it's going right on that guy's car. Now here's a statue to General Umberto Delgado. If you notice right up in his hat, they painted a little bit of yellow right there in the emblem. That's a great looking building too, though, especially that thing on top. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is, but you see that painted all over the buildings out here. Like just randomly you'll see one of those. So this is actually what we were looking for on our walk over here. So this is Carlos Alberto Square. And I had seen pictures of this online. I just said, that looks amazing. I gotta take a look. And then it shows here 1914. It's 1918. So basically the whole story to this square was that this used to be where they concentrated all the blacksmiths in the area to this square. And when Carlos Alberto was exiled here, he set up over here in this palace over there until it was turned into an inn. So this whole area is named after him. Now, off to our next stop. Fast food. That is not the McDonald's I heard about that I told you about yesterday. Now this is obviously the oldest cafe in town from 1899, right next to the, surprisingly, Steak and Shake. God, I remember when I was a kid growing up in Ohio and these came to our town, what a big deal that was. This has to be the coolest Steak and Shake of all time. And I'm not kidding, this is actually the Steak and Shake. You see, there's their logo over there, and there it says Shake. Pretty cool. I gotta hand it to him. Hilarious. Oh, that's a cool way of hanging your sign, right? Oh, wow. This guy kind of looks like the Major General from Pirates of Penzance. Classic. Now what I want to see next is what's considered maybe one of the coolest, most famous bookstores in the world. And they actually say that when J.K. Rowling lived here, she used to frequent this bookstore all the time. That has to be another church. Look at that. We haven't been to that one yet. Look at everything on top. Let's go take a look at this fountain too while we're over here. Now we are right in front of the University of Porto. And look at this fountain. I love this. And it's turned on. That's always appreciated. Oh wow, look at that. At the very top, the artwork is a peacock. You see that? Now one of the interesting things about the bookstore we're going to go to also is that it's one of the only bookstores I've ever heard of that actually charges an admission to get in because so many people go to it. I think they charge €3.50. And if you buy a book or you buy anything in there, that money that you paid for the admission goes towards your purchase. But the way I vlog, we may never get there. I get too sidetracked too easily. Wow. I think this might be the most ornate church I've ever been in. The ones in Italy are pretty ornate, but this has tons of details. Jeez Louise. Well, this is the bookstore. Take a look at the line. We're going in. So somebody in line just told me you have to go around the corner over here and buy your ticket over here. Hello. Hi, friends. See, they even sell the Harry Potter stuff here, like I mentioned. So the voucher to get in is actually €5, but totally worth it. Plus, I'll buy a book. Almost to the front. Probably another 5 minutes. Well, we finally got in here. Finally. And they say that not only did J.K. Rowling visit here a lot, but it was the inspiration for Harry Potter as well. So you know they're gonna sell a lot of Harry Potter here, I'm sure. Look at all the detail under the stairs even. It was about a 30-minute wait just to get in once you bought the ticket, and even to buy the ticket was quite a wait, but I think it was probably worth it. Let's go. Sorry it's so packed in here, I really can't get a clean shot for you guys, but without people in the way, just gonna have to deal with it this time. Oh, actually here it is. National Cash Register Company from Dayton, Ohio, of course. See, they don't actually credit Dayton, but since I'm from there, I know they invented it. If you want to see the rare and precious books, I guess you have to be very important. Somebody forgot their bow tie. I don't know, I really love that touch of having all the authors' faces right on the front section of where their book section starts. Isn't that cool? They have that pretty much the whole place all the way around. And there's a better view of the crazy staircase that we came up. So I did want to say that even though I'm a couple of days ahead on vlogs, I found out that Anthony Bourdain had killed himself, and I'm just dedicating this vlog to him because he was a big inspiration in my life, and a big reason why I love to do so much traveling and international travel. So what I'm thinking of buying with my my voucher is they have books. Well, they have these empty books that you can write your own notes in that have the name of the bookstore on there, so I might get one of those to keep journals and stuff in. I don't know, I also like this style too. Very old style. I think I might get one of each. So FYI gang, the voucher is not good to buy these, so you can't buy these with a voucher. Yeah, I guess they're big on the technicalities here. These don't actually constitute as books, so the vouchers aren't good for these. So keep that in mind when you come here. I think maybe I'll use the voucher on this if this constitutes as a book. We'll have to find out when we get to the register. They're pretty fishy about what constitutes a book around here. So if you need a photo op, right here's your photo op. Do you hear those church bells going off right now? They're having like a class photo over here or something. Oh, look at that. Coming right out of the wall. Wow, look at the front of this pharmacy. It's got the two snakes drinking out of the cup up there. Wow. Wow, we're gonna have to check this out, aren't we? There's all kinds of stuff to this one. There's one of the Porto trams. What I'd kind of like to do is see if I can take one of these across the bridge. I'd also really like to take one of those boat rides. Doesn't that look fun? So it looks like one's loading up down there. I'll have to find my way down. Alright, you see that bridge? Does it look kind of familiar to you? If it does, the reason is because the man who created and designed that was actually a student of the man who created the Eiffel Tower. I'm gonna try and take this guy. Look up there in the sky, you can see they have some of those ski lift kind of thingies going across. Little tip from me to you, instead of spending the 30 euro, you can spend 3 just to take a water taxi across the water and then walk back over the bridge if you want, which I'll probably do. That is crazy. So that's the side we've been exploring the last couple of days. Now we're on the other side. Man, what a beautiful city this is, right? You know, I think with Anthony Bourdain's death, the highlight of my day was actually hearing that guy play the trumpet. Something about that song. If anybody knows what the name of that song is, I couldn't remember off the top of my head, but he had just finished playing it when I ran over there, and I actually paid him to play it again. And I don't know, something about that just seemed right. Well, gang, I'm gonna call it a day. I have a lot more to do today, and I know this video will be an eternity long, so we're gonna call it a day. Come back and see me tomorrow, and you can see what else I did today and tonight. Have a great night from Porto, Portugal. Goodbye.